Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So with Ethereum, we are currently experiencing here quite a strong pullback. Nothing that would threaten, let's say, the bullish case that we have here. But just to make it very clear, yeah, this is not a convincing bullish structure. I have to say that again and again. This is way too little information to really call a bottom here on from the 9th of November. Yeah, this could very well still come down easily because we haven't really done enough to give us very, very strong evidence that the low is in. I am counting this bullish and I'm showing you the bullish scenario, but the probabilities are really, really similar on a similar level. And that is mainly due to this very, very strong pullback that we had. Primarily, as you know, my overall view is still that we are here in a larger breakout pattern. However, this has still been challenged, obviously, with the latest pullback from the high at 1670 here early in November. I mean, we did expect a pullback. Yeah, I also made you aware when I took profits around 1620, but it still came down way harder and way stronger than expected, obviously due to the FTX issue. I think if that, or had that not occurred, I think we would be in a completely different position now. But the overall view here with Ethereum is still that this here was a wave 1 to the upside, this here a wave 2, but to make that still likely, we need to hold the $1,000 level. There's no way around it. And below that $1,000 level, it is sort of the 650, 660 level that will be relevant. And should we even go below that, well, then we can say hello to around $300 to $400. I don't see it at the moment that we get down to 300 to 400, but never say never in this crazy market at the moment. Well, the expectation would be still the next wave up would take us to a wave 3, then there will be a wave 4 and a wave 5. However, we need to obviously have our risk management in place. And even if we expect something, of course, it doesn't need to mean it happens. So as a trader or investor, we want to be prepared for all scenarios. Yeah, and sort of there's risk management plays an important role here. So, of course, there is the scenario and the possibility that the low was made here in this wave 2, so that we are ready to start off in a wave 3. That the wave 2 low was in here at around 1075 on the 9th of November. This is possible. However, the move off the low was, well, you can argue it was in 5 waves. Then we have the problem still, and I mentioned that before, with the truncated wave arrangement. It is not a very reliable pattern. Or alternatively, we count it as a leading diagonal in 3 waves. I did explain that as well. So these are the bullish options, but unfortunately both bullish options are not super reliable. It's okay, you know, you can get away with it, but it's not super reliable. Therefore, we want to wait for evidence. The evidence would occur if we break above 1284. That would be initial evidence that indeed we can move higher here and that we would be in a breakout in wave 3. But as I said to you before, we need to get that breakout above 1284, 1285. You can see that we tried that today, but we failed. Yeah. So we did not substantially move above that level. Yeah, we touched it, but that's it. Got rejected. So at the moment, things are getting difficult for the chart. Now, this I can currently count this as a 1-2 pattern. The problem is I can also easily count this here as just a corrective wave up because it is basically only a 3-wave structure. As I said, you can get away with counting it as 5 waves, but the wave 5 would be shorter. It's a so-called truncated wave. I'm not very happy with that. So again, the alternative would be a 3-wave move up, which could be a leading diagonal. But again, these leading diagonals are unreliable. And to get evidence that indeed we are in a bullish breakout pattern, I would like to see 5 waves complete and would then buy the pullback. Because this would be a 5-wave move up in a wave 1 and I would buy the wave 2 pullback trader. Yeah. Unfortunately, also here at the moment, we see quite a strong move to the downside. So let's take a look at that. So in the bullish scenario, we could argue we are in a 3rd wave, would be confirmed by the move that happened here to the upside today. We have a 5-wave move up today, which is interesting. Yeah, that at least would confirm sort of a kind of a bullish scenario here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possible. Let me just change the wave degree here, but it's possible as a 5-wave move, which would mean that this here again was a wave 1 to the upside. Now I'm not gonna label all the subwaves here, but yeah, basically this as a wave 1, then coming down now in wave 2 and 3, 4, 5, and we would then move higher within this third wave there in red. Yeah, but to make that still a possibility, we need to hold a certain level. So very important is to hold the 1170 level, but even a very first indication that we are actually breaking down here would be if we break below 1195, the 78.6% retrace. We are already currently just coming down here to the 61.8% fib level at 1215. That's not substantially broken yet, but if we break it, then 1195 will be the next support, and if we lose 1195, then I think we're going to come down here in an impulse further down. Yeah, so this is already, with that engulfing red candle here, not looking too good, but on the other hand, as long as we're holding above that 78.6 fib level, it's still acceptable, but we don't really get the clear signals of the chart here at the moment. So this could just be an ABC at the moment here. Yeah, ABC in wave 2, but again, ideally we are holding the 1195 level. It will get invalidated below 1170, but already below 1195 things are going to get unlikely. Yeah, but yeah, if this works out and we've now hit this support area for the third time now, or fourth time, yeah, whenever we hit it, we've basically bounced off it. You can see how relevant it is. A confirmation that we are in the third wave would be, first indication that we're actually in the third wave would be if we move up and break above that wave B high at 1244, and then the breakout above 1285 would be a confirmation. But yeah, this could also still come down further, but therefore, you know, it's all about this support range needs to hold overall. Yeah, and I gave you also the short-term support level that needs to hold. But yeah, this is sort of my view at the moment, and things are not too clear here. Best to wait here for some confirmation. But as I said, this is actually an area where we would expect the price to reverse. If it's in a bullish scenario, it should reverse in here. And if it breaks below that level, which is all the way down to 1130, yeah, if it breaks below 1130, there's a really good chance we're gonna say hello to the $1,000 level. If that breaks, then yeah, it could take us down to 880 and then 650. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.